A study reports ending family poverty, unlocking the funds of a deceased relative by beneficiaries and next of kin has been released in Accra. The report, a brainchild of the Institute for Liberty and Policy Innovation, a free enterprise policy think tank, brings to the fore the various administrative barriers and red tape that have bedeviled the efforts of next of kin and beneficiaries to access funds of their deceased relatives from the banks, insurance and the Social Security and the National Insurance Trust, SNIT. The report identified that many Ghanaians are dying intestate in road accidents, in rivers, burns in infernos and others in some rare circumstances. Statistics suggest in the past 10 years in Ghana, 72 persons out of every 100,000 population have suffered injuries and 8 out of the same population died through road traffic accidents and hospitals. Reports indicate in many cases that funds of the deceased, including those dying intestate, are kept by the Bank of Ghana, insurance and pension companies, and this is likely to worsen family poverty, especially if the deceased was a breadwinner. Often, family members who are used as next of kin are unaware and do not follow up on the deceased property. Banks and insurance companies are supposed to contact next of kin after 3 years of a dormancy in related accounts, but this rarely happens. In a survey conducted by the Institute for Liberty and Policy Innovation, some families who follow up on a deceased property are faced with several challenges, including administrative bureaucracies, lack of proper documentation, and high costs of legal fees. The Executive Director of the Institute for Liberty and Policy Innovation, Mr. Peter Bismarck Kofi, believes that family poverty cannot be broken if this trend of institutions keeping money belonging to deceased persons continues, instead of giving it to the family members who are the dependents.
This is why we are looking at how to remove administrative barriers to enhance economic freedom and promote prosperity in Ghana.
The Member of Parliament for Medina, Mr. Francis Osu, said there is the need for a comprehensive policy on next of kin to ensure that families are not denied their inheritance in times of need.
We have to really have a very comprehensive discussion around what to do with our succession laws so that we can simplify the process of people benefiting out of their deceased persons' properties.
The high-level policy dialogue aimed at fighting poverty and improving human dignity brought together stakeholders in the banking, legal and insurance sectors, as well as traditional authorities, to discuss the various issues and how best to work together in removing the barriers.